15 minutes after 8 o'clock. You're listening to the most unconventional breakfast show on the airwaves. We are known as the Continental Breakfast on Twitter. Hashtag UJFM Breakfast. Kwesta with a Nomayini. Now, we did mention the MTV Africa Music Awards are taking place this coming Saturday at the Ticket Pro Dome. And we are still going to run the competition, so do check out our social media pages, Facebook, UJFM Breakfast, Instagram, UJFM Breakfast, and of course Twitter as well at UJFM Breakfast. Alright, so we promised that Kwesta is going to be in studio this morning. And remember, Kwesta has been nominated for that song where he features Casper Nyovest and Good. It has been totally massive on local charts, including on the UJFM Top 40. And live on the Continental Breakfast this morning, the king of African rap, Kwesta. Mahofi, 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 Mahofi.
Oh yeah.
Are you well, Maji?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just went through the traffic, but I'm alright. How you doing?
No, I'm fantastic. It's good to finally see you, man. Eh?
Yeah. I mean, it's been ups and downs, you know, being busy and whatever, you know, just trying to keep busy and stuff. It's good to once in a while sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people were looking forward to the chat that we were supposed to have last week.
Yeah.
And they were not happy. So please talk to that person who's listening.
I'll say to the people, yeah, I was supposed to be here last week. I won't lie to you. My office rap life overworked me and I kind of overslept, right? But I'm here today. Hopefully we'll make up for that. I'm really sorry about that. Let's make up for it now.
And that's what matters, that you're here. And normally we say no to, you know, artists, managers. We're like, you know what, the person didn't pitch. But then when they said no, Kwesta apologized, he's sorry.
Yeah.
You know, he'd like to make it up
professionalism,
to, you know, the UJFM Breakfast listener. I said, you know what, it's Kwesta. Obviously, I'm not going to say no to Kwesta, you know. But otherwise, my guy, you've been nominated for an MTV Mama. How does it feel?
It's my first time, so I'm really excited, you know. It's my first Mama nomination. I'm really excited. I really hope I win it, you know. I'm really gunning to win it, you know. It's something that I feel is important for just the whole concept of the awards, the fact that Africa is celebrating Africans, you know, and their excellence and stuff like that, and we'll all be in one building, networking, talking, you know, and sharing and showcasing what we can do. So if I walk away with that award, it means a great deal to me, you know what I mean? Because I don't think it's something you take lightly. It's just another award. This is Africa saying, this is African acknowledgement, pretty much, the nomination on its own. So for me, it's a big deal. I mean, I'm just a boy from a small hood in Katlehong, you know, so it's a big deal, you know, the days came on.
You know what, you said that you love to win, and you're hoping that you win, but we know that you're somebody who's very open, you're very honest, and you've come out before to say that, you know, there are certain awards that you feel that you should have won and you didn't win.
Yeah, I mean, it happens like that, you know. There's awards where I felt like, you know, I should have gotten that one, and then the other person wins. But I mean, most of the time it's up to the people, and sometimes it's up to a certain panel, you know. But that doesn't change anything because I don't go into studio making music for awards, right? I go into studio to try and make the best song that I can and hope that it might be acknowledged for an award or whatever. But it's not the reason I step into a studio, you know. So as much as there's been awards that I felt I deserved and didn't win, it never stopped me from making the music, and it probably never will.
Okay, so you don't really need any form of validation from awards, but I'm sure it would be nice, you know.
It's great. It would be amazing, right? It would be amazing. But what I'm saying is that whether I win or not, I will not stop going to studio. You know, the music will still come. That's what I mean.
But obviously, you're going to be disappointed.
Amazing. I'm going to be disappointed. Yes, if I don't win, it will hurt a bit. You know, and stuff like that, because losing is still losing, right? Not winning is still losing. So it'll knock me. But I mean, we'll carry on. But so hopefully, the whole of Africa is with me, and we kind of walk away with a mama.
All right, fantastic. And we'll talk about the voting details a bit later on, just before we say goodbye to Kwesta. But my guy, let's talk about your journey in the industry. You know, you've been in the industry for some time now. And, you know, a lot of people might even look at you and say, you know what, Kwesta is a legend.
You know? I mean, I've been here for 9 years, right? It's been 9 strong years. The first 3 of those started with Bada Bing Entertainment. You know? and there's some Slicker and Sugar Smacks who signed me and gave me an opportunity when they didn't know me anything. And then after that, I started my own thing called Rap Life, and that's where the Dakar generally comes from. Dakar 1 and Dakar and Dakar 2. So I mean, the journey's been dope. I mean, it's great that after 9 years, I can still make a song like Ngud. There's still a certain relevance, with regards to the name, never losing touch with the people. For 9 years I've been speaking to the same people and growing them a little bit, and it's great to know that none of them are bored. So maybe I'm not that bad at what I do.
Not at all, my guy. Hey, in fact, it's quite interesting to me. Not many musicians, not just rappers, are able to move with the times. But the fact that Ngud is so huge, it means that Kwesta is able to move with the times. How do you do that?
I mean, I think it's you just need to stop being stubborn, right? And open yourself up to the possibility of where a song could go. There's people who use formulas when they walk into studio. No, I want to beat like this. I don't want the snare. I want the clap. And things like that. I don't do that, right? I kind of go in there and let it take me where it takes me. I let all sorts of influences come into the studio. With regards to what am I listening to at that time? What is playing when I went to the club? What was playing when I'm in the car? What did I play? You know what I'm saying? So all those things is just take the walls down a little bit and allow yourself to be influenced by the world, and then you'll realize that the world doesn't leave you behind that way.
All right. No, you know what? There are people who think that the industry is all glitz and glam. But it's not. We know that. From the chats that we've had with people on this show, it's not that there are certain challenges in the industry that we as the consumers and the fans, we don't get to see. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, there's all sorts of challenges in this industry. I mean, I know probably right now there's someone who's listening who's trying to sit where I'm sitting and have this interview with you. You know what I mean? He's gonna have one of his first challenges is getting a place to record, right? And his second one is maybe taking the song to radio and getting it playlisted and things like that. And then there's also challenges for people that are within the industry, which is the pressures of being able to keep up with who you said you were, or who you are, as an artist when you're already in. Like I say, I've been here for 9 years. There's still things I wake up with. I'm like, I need to be here for another 9, right? So there's these things. It's actual work. It needs you to apply yourself. Go into studio. Go in. Work those songs. Don't be confused by your brand name thinking you can get away with making mediocre music, So do not ever kill the quality of the music that you're putting out there. So that then becomes work, right? Because now it's not just yo boom boom shame. My name is Kwesta. You know what I mean? It's like it needs to be real. It needs to resonate with people. It needs to be all of that and more, regardless of what your name is. So there's the pressures of actually realizing that this thing is work that a lot of artists forget.
I'm glad you're mentioning that. Because this is the music business, and what Kwesta is saying is, a lot of artists seem to forget about the business sometimes. And that is very important. But have you ever been in a position where you felt like the industry wanted to define you, or you felt like you were losing yourself and you didn't know who Kwesta was or who Senzo Vilakazi was? Is there a difference between the two though, Kwesta and Senzo?
I really try to keep them the same, I really try to keep them the same, but obviously Senzo doesn't take as many pictures as Kwesta, so there is a bit of a difference, but I really try to keep them the same. I don't try to put a mask on or anything like that, At least personality-wise, I would say they're the same person, They just don't go through the same things maybe, but they're literally all in one, And with regards to people forgetting about, the industry trying to influence you, it will happen, I did once feel like I was being pushed a certain direction where maybe I wasn't trying to go and things like that. But all of that goes with also growing in the game and finding yourself and finding your sound and sort of perfecting that, so that it sticks out when other people hear it and you don't feel like you just did it because it's the formula that the industry designed for you, So going against the industry is also something that is very, well, not even going against it, just finding new possibilities within the structures that are here, just finding new lanes and going your own route is something that is very key, that also other artists forget because they just want to stick to whatever it is they were taught,
Okay,
and
but I mean, obviously there are certain things that you're going to learn on the way,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's another thing you need to do. You need to, if you're not going to learn, in this business, and especially with this happens a lot with rappers, right? Because hip hop is like an egotistical sport kind of thing, you know. So it's very difficult to learn when you've closed your mind to other possibilities because you think you're the ish because of the beast that hip hop is. So I urge all these rappers out there, don't stop learning, dude. Otherwise, we guys that are not stopping learning are gonna know more than you. You know what I mean? You don't know everything. You know, none of us do. It's this thing doesn't come with a textbook where you cram it and you just implement. You know, it changes. It's like a wave. You know, it's waves. It's like the ocean. So if you're not ready to ride with it, then it's gonna swallow you.
All right. You know what? There's so much to talk about, and I do understand that you might have a question as well for Kwesta. So if you do have a question, do hit us up on Facebook, UJF and Breakfast, on Twitter at UJF and Breakfast, hashtag UJF and Breakfast. But before I play one of his new songs, My Babo, you spoke about egos, my guy. Hey?
Yeah.
I mean, you've worked with, you know, a lot of rappers in the industry. I mean, how do you guys get to a point where you say, you know what, we are putting our egos aside and we're going to work together?
I mean, if you guys have a similar goal of trying to make a good song or a great product, of trying to come out with a great product, then it shouldn't be that difficult. But sometimes, I mean, it has happened that a song ends up not being done right or not being done at all because the egos clashed and everything like that. You know, it happens. But it's not just hip hop. I mean, I think this thing happens everywhere. You know, whenever you ask a group of people to work together, there will be a difference in opinion, and some egos will fly around and things like that. But I mean, if you're bigger than that and you see the goal and you guys share a common goal, then the song is probably going to be dope as hell.
Oh, I like that. You have to be bigger than that. All right, I'll be taking your questions and I'll be asking them just after 8:30. We are hanging out with the MTV Mama 2016 nominee, that is Kwesta. We are also going to find out about, you know, whether, you know, the industry is what he thought it is, you know, prior to him getting into it as well. And we'll find out more about his journey. We'll also talk about the South African media industry, my guy. I'm talking about journalists now.
Yeah.
So we are going to talk about those as well. And we're also going to play the song that has been nominated for Song of the Year, that isn't good. But for now, My Babo, just briefly tell us about this song, my guy.
My Babo, my summer smash pretty much. You know, it features OK Malum, Cool Cat, DJ Bucks, and DJ Maporisa, produced by a guy I work with called Makwa Beats. You know what it is.
I thought I was mistaken though. Is DJ Bucks rapping in the song?
Second verse is DJ Bucks.
What? Okay, we have to talk about that as well, hey? Kwesta, this one is called My Babo. We are going to continue with our chat. Remember, if you have any question to ask, do hit me up on Twitter at UJF and Breakfast, Facebook, UJF and Breakfast as well. Alright, we'll continue after 8:30, my guy. Sean, hey, nominated for Song of the Year at the MTV Mama 2016. And we hope that this song will win, hey? Because it's been totally massive. And I did mention a bit earlier on that not only on UJFM, but on other local charts as well. And if I'm not mistaken, the video just went over 3 million, eh?
Yeah, it just did. It just did. We officially over 3 million views on YouTube.
Wow, hey? Mahofi. Not many South African musicians can say that about their videos, eh?
Yeah, definitely. So shout out to the people that click and watch this thing, man, you know, because I think the song went from being mine to now just belonging to South Africa. And
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's like, it's everyone's song, man. Like, hey, man.
And I must say, that says something about South Africans. It says a lot about us South Africans. There's a song called Ngut, and talking about Ngut, we'll get so much love, eh? But let's talk about the inspiration behind the song, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I was in the studio with DJ Maporisa, you know, and we just finished, well, my parts on My Babo, right? And then I fell asleep. Right, on his couch.
Okay.
After a couple of goods, obviously, you know, I fell asleep on his couch, and when I woke up, he was messing around with the beat, and literally right in front of me, there was like, Ingud was like right there, and I literally walked up to the mic and started mumbling things.
What? Yeah.
And then we turned those into words and it became this. So it was not a planned song. I didn't preconceive the song thinking, yo, I'm going to make a song about Ingu and this, that, and I want to beat like it. No, it literally created itself in studio. So it was literally just inspired by by its title, pretty much.
And I hear those are the best moments when it comes to the creative process, you know, the unplanned moments. And Antenna the House song, what's the relationship between Good and Antenna the House song? Because I mean, it kind of sounds, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing was to what Maporisa was doing, was actually doing the remix for that and whatever, and I told him, yo, slow it down,
I see.
you know, and things like that. So literally the progression of the song, he played that, and it became what Good became, you know. He literally replayed it and it became that, and, you know, it was like I'm saying, it was unplanned at all. He wasn't even making a song for me. He was just messing around, you know. He was just messing around, and I stood up and I messed around with him, and the result was this. And obviously I hit up the homie Casper as soon as I was done. I'm like, yo, Cass, you want to do? I was actually at his house, just doing something else, working on another song, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I bumped him this, and he's like, yeah, man, I like. I'm like, yo, if you like it so much, throw a verse. He's like, yeah, definitely. And he threw a verse, you know, and that's where Stokos Alcoa comes from.
Stokos Alcoa.
And yeah, what classic verse and classic song put together. You know, it literally created itself. Every single thing about that song was not controlled by any human powers. It was just literally just.
I like that.
You know,
something spiritual, ne?
Yeah, it just happened by itself. These are moments you can't find. You can search for them all you want. They find you, you know. So and that's pretty much what this song is.
And working with Casper, how was that?
It was amazing, dude. I mean, he's a great guy generally, you know, and he's a great talent, you know. So generally, Siazwan, like we actually cool, even when the cameras are off and the music stops and stuff like that. We cool like that. So working with him is easy. It's not like something you put on. It's like, hey, dude, let's do this. You know? And that's how this song happened. That's how every other thing we've done together has happened. You know, it's just a phone call. Yo, want to do this? Yeah, cool, let's do it.
But you seem to be cool with everyone though, because I know we know you worked with AKA as well, and we know about that whole beef as well. Eh? What is it about Kwesta though that attracts other rappers?
I don't know. Maybe I suck at what I do, and everybody thinks I'm just. I don't know, dude. I'm like I was saying, back to that question you were asking me about Kwesta and Sam's. I'm just that guy, you know. I don't put it on. I don't think I have a thing about me where walk in and I want your attention and things like that. You know, I just walk in and kind of work with. I'm human to people, you know, whether you rap or not. You know, I think the Utingo Muntu goes a long way, and rap. Well, a lot of artists find it easier to work with a person like that, you know, than one person who give him hassles and whatever. I think I'm a very hassle-free person and generally a pretty nice guy.
That's good. I did mention that we are going to talk about South African journalists. We're still going to talk about that, and I'll still get into the question that you want me to ask on your behalf. But before we do that, remember we played another song, My Babo.
Yeah.
We're talking about things that are unplanned.
Yeah.
DJ Bucks.
Yeah.
DJ Bucks is rapping in that song, my guy. How did you get DJ Bucks to rap?
Again, it sounds like I'm telling the same story. Pretty much, I did that, right? I did the verse. And we had worked on the chorus, the Maporisa, and left the song like that. I wanted to come back and finish it, right? And when I came back to Maporisa again, Bucks was there, right? And he's like, yo, man, I could throw in a little something. And he threw that, and I'm like, and I came here to write. I'm like, okay, then continue, dude. You know, at first I was like, nah, dude, but Bucks, you dance, dog, and you know, you DJ and stuff. What do you want to rap for? And you rapped on it, and it sounded that amazing. I was like, we definitely
come on, no way. Be honest with me. You wrote those bars for him,
anything. I did not write one word. I didn't even punctuate his verse. You know
Jeez, man.
He did all of that himself. You know, I think he's also a big talent. You know, he's actually what people might not know. He's an in-studio guy, you know. He actually also does songs. He makes songs, you know what I mean, like a house song, a rap song, or he's creatively involved, you know. That guy sings, you know. Now he raps and he dances, you know. He plays, DJs, he produces, you know. So he's like he's an all-in-one kind of guy. But I also just found out about the rapping on My Babu, you know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Alright, shout out to DJ Bucks, man. And this question is coming from Musa Marcus. He's asking how you stay motivated when things are down.
There's I don't know, I have like a family, right? I have a 4-year-old daughter, right?
Oh yeah.
So every time I think about that, it always like wakes me up. Even today I was like, yo, it's it's 6 a.m. I need to wake up. And then you like when a thought crosses your mind, hey, your daughter, you know, you kind of get up and go do the damn thing. So it's just the people you surround yourself with and what you make matter that gets you out of these things. You know, I also have an incredible team that I work with where it's more than just let's do this at the office and whatever. It's literally a brotherhood. So if you're in trouble, you can hit them up. You know, if you're going through family stuff, you can hit them up. So I've surrounded myself with very good people pretty much, and that's how I do it. I don't take all the credit for getting up when I'm down. It's everyone else around me.
Nice. And I mean, since the birth of your daughter, has your life changed anyhow?
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. Of course it's changed. It's changed.
I mean, that rapper life, man. We know about that rapper life, eh?
It's changed, man. I mean, it grounds you without a doubt. It humbles you. It shows you things you didn't see, and it's things you knew. Yeah, you know, if you're a timer, you need to act like this, that, and the third. But when it actually happens, it's all unrehearsed. It's nothing you knew. You know, it's all new. You know, it's like you grow, dude. You speed it up. Whatever you're doing, you times it by 10. You know what I'm saying? So it's motivation alone. I mean, I'm also learning. I mean, I'm not like saying I could pull out this book where it says how to be the world's greatest dad or whatever. You know, I learn as I go. She teaches me a lot. I try to teach her some things.
That's good.
You know, and we kind of have that, feeding off each other kind of relationship. You know, because I don't want to run in and now take over her life and think I know better.
You are no longer living that rapper life.
What is the rapper life?
You know what I'm talking about.
I always lived the rap life, dude.
The partying, the girls.
Oh, you mean that? I mean, unfortunately, the party is my office. You know, that's where pretty much when I say I go to work and when I perform, it's a party. Right? Yeah. And I might stay an hour later. You know. But, after that, you know, it's pretty much.
But you don't sleep over.
No, I don't do sleep.
Not anymore.
I don't do sleep.
But you've done it before.
I've done it before. I've gotten lost somewhere.
Alright, this one is coming from Colin Pambili. He's actually asking about the new rappers in the industry right now. He's asking who's your favorite at this point in time.
Yo, dude, there's so much fresh talent. It's very difficult to pick one. You know, it's because they differ. It's like if you say an SDC and an MT, you know what I mean, and an A Sky, you know what I mean. And I almost said Maraza.
Maraza is big in the game, man.
But that's like a soldier that we've been soldiering for quite a while. So I mean, it all excites me. The new wave is exciting, man. I mean, I like it. You know, it's another dimension to what rap is. It's
nice.
It's evolving. You know what I mean? I mean, why would we want to only listen to Kwesta when you've listened to him for 9 years now? You know, it's about time that it moves on, or that other people come in. You know, and what's dope about it is the people that are coming in are actually pretty dope. You know?
Any plans to work with those guys though, like the new guys?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've worked with Nasty on some stuff. You know, haven't gotten the chance to work with. I've worked with MT on some joints where we were together, but we haven't really put something together for ourselves. But I'm also working on the platinum edition of Dacosta 2, so there's going to be also other surprises in there. You know,
isn't Dacosta 2 a double disc?
It is a double disc.
Oh, okay.
So I had a third disc. I don't stop, dude.
No, we're looking forward to that, man. The journalists, my guy. We have to talk about the journalists in the country. You know, do you feel like sometimes they are out to get you?
I feel like I feel like sometimes when they don't have. When you don't give them the story, when you haven't given them the story for so long, they'll find anything, right? Just as long as it's about you or whatever, especially the scandalous stuff or whatever, and or take something and make it scandalous just because you haven't given them a platform to do that, and they're getting tired of writing about so and so and so and so. So they try to find something else and then try to find a story in that. You know what I mean? But then that's cheap journalism and stuff. Like there is journalism. There's people who are actually great journalists. You know, who will talk to you first and whatever before they write something. And when they write it, your opinion is also there and it's quoted the way you said it. You know, but also it's there's the few. You know, rotten apples that are around, you know, that will just create something just because your song's good. Now, no, something must go better. There's something wrong there, you know.
Because one of the reasons why I asked that is because, I mean, last week, I mean, when we Googled Kwesta, you know, we were somewhat, you know, shocked by some of the results, you know. Kwesta on drugs, Kwesta not on drugs. I'm like, really?
I mean, I think with that, I don't know where the drugs came from, right? I'm like a beer drinker without a doubt, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a proud beer drinker. I only drink beer. So maybe, I don't know, we're at a party, maybe that journalist saw me after a few goods and whatever, and then decided that it was drugs, you know what I mean? Or anything like that. I don't know. I'm just even trying to make sense of whatever they wrote, you know.
Yeah.
I really don't know. But all these stories, I mean, I came into this thing expecting all these things, right?
Okay, sure.
I knew this is what happens when people, I mean, when you're gonna get into an industry like this, you are gonna get bad reviews, good reviews.
Sure.
I mean, you're gonna drop a song and everybody's gonna hate it, you know. You're gonna drop a song and everybody's gonna love it. You know, you're gonna get a good story, you're gonna get a bad story. So I'm not really shocked by what they're doing. If they think that what they're doing is groundbreaking and worth of any shock value to me, they're very wrong, because I've expected it all.
I actually wanted to ask you that, you know, if the industry is what you envisaged it to be prior to you getting into the industry.
At first, it starts off as like you just picture yourself winning awards, you know, driving a car, you know, getting the girls and whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And the reality of it all is that it just doesn't happen because you're good. It happens because you work, right? So that's the one thing I learned about the industry. So as much as what the industry is, I also thought there was a whole lot of togetherness and everybody was one.
Hey!
You know what I mean? You know,
so there's no such,
There's no such thing. I mean, it happens sometimes for like 5 minutes and then it's over. Everybody goes back to their little corners, you know. But I mean, such is the game. I mean, not a lot of us are here to make friends either way. You know, I don't think you come into an industry to make friends. You come into it to try and make a mark, and making a mark might mean trying to be better than the other guy. So the competition part of it comes in, you know. So that's why the togetherness gets killed.
All right, no, fantastic. And now let's talk about the voting, my guy. Hey?
Yeah.
How does one go about voting for Kwesta? Good has been nominated for Song of the Year.
Yeah, we are for the Mamas. Song of the Year. How to vote is pretty much on Twitter. You hashtag, you can vote 5 times a day. Right?
Yeah.
Where you hashtag Mama Vote, hashtag Good, and hashtag Song of the Year.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's hashtag Mama Vote, hashtag Good, hashtag Song of the Year. And on Instagram, you just post a picture of me, you know, and then you hashtag Mama Vote, hashtag Good, hashtag Song of the Year, you know. And on Facebook, you pretty much do the same on your status. You hashtag Good, hashtag Mama Vote, hashtag Song of the Year. It's pretty much that simple.
All right, fantastic. We're actually going to do it live, ne? We are live streaming, I think, on one of the MTV social media pages.
Check us out.
So I'm taking a selfie right now.
Yeah,
Kwesta, and then I'm going to start by posting it on Twitter. So this is something I'm doing live.
Yeah, clean stuff. You
All
see,
right.
that's a vote. And people at home, you can do the same right now. Just pull out a picture of someone. Just do it 5 times a day. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Hashtag Mama Vote, hashtag Good, hashtag Song of the Year. Let's take this home. You know, it was great to start this interview as like a Mama MTV nominee. Let me come back to the show as a Mama MTV
winner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All right. So you said it's Mama Vote, ne?
Yeah, Mama
and
Vote.
Then,
Good and
Good.
hashtag Song of the Year. Yeah.
And then hashtag Song of the Year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, if there's any justice in this world, we all know that Good is going to win that award.
Let's bring it back, yo.
But then remember, you have to vote, man. Hey,
yeah,
that's
you
very
got
important.
it. You got it 5
to
times a day. Let's do it every day we wake up. I remind you on my social network every day. So follow me at Kwesta the Car. Find out. My hashtag Mama Vote, hashtag Good, hashtag Song of the Year.
Hey, there's somebody who's pestering me here. Sui asking me to ask you about 011 Beats.
Oh yeah, that's a song we did in a car. Right? We have the VW has this new Polo that has like sound system that is amazing. You can literally make a song in there, you know, if you put in the right equipment. So we did that with a homie of mine called Ross the Bone, and yeah, it's called Josie, you know. So it's a song that's out right now, you know. People can go get it for free on the VW website, and the ad is gonna come out also just now, you know. So it's gonna be pretty dope.
But then obviously you got paid for that.
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Because I don't understand, you know, musicians who do things for free, you know?
Hey, like, dude, man, it's the ones that forget that this thing is a business at the end of the day.
You know what I'm saying?
It's great and it's lovely, and I love going out to performances and stuff like that. But if the promoters don't get it right, I mean, we'll have to sacrifice that. You know,
hey, talking about these promoters, my guy, have you ever been screwed over by a promoter?
Quite a lot of times. I have a whole lot of fake POPs here. Proof of payment thing, you know? Quite a lot of that. So I have been screwed over quite a number of times. But the thing is, sometimes you get screwed over and you're far. right? You
Oh, I
know,
see,
over
yeah.
and you're like, I'm not going back. I'm still going to do the damn thing.
Asia, no. And we're talking about Limpopo here, man.
Well, okay, the Free State. Yeah.
You know. Yeah, you don't mess with Limpopo, man. You know, they screw you over in Limpopo like it's okay. It's fine.
I'll still do the show.
I don't want any problems, man. All right, my guy. You know what? You've been doing some amazing things in the industry. We are very proud of you, and we love your music. Your music has been on high rotation on UJFM and on other stations as well. And that's why I'm saying, you know what? If there's any justice, then you will win that award. Remember, vote for Kwesta. Use hashtag Mama Vote, hashtag Good, hashtag Song of the Year on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook as well.
Yeah, Facebook on your status, hashtag, same
Sure.
hashtags, yeah.
All right, fantastic. You know what? Let's leave this on a high. Let's end this off on a high. You know?
Yes,
Do you still free? Okay, you can kick something. Can I give you like a classic hip hop beat?
Okay.
All right, let me see what I can find. This wasn't in the plans, but then, you know, I'm loving the energy in studio right now, man. This is great energy. And, you know, I always say to these aspiring rappers, you know, they must listen to the interviews that we do with some of, you know, the established guys in the game, you know. They have this energy about them. They understand the value of an interview, regardless of the platform.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a very important platform. To be able to share stories and be able to advise and be able to answer questions and clarify on things is a very important part of being an artist.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
That opportunity alone. So it's something to take very seriously, and you also got to keep it entertaining a little bit. That's poor.
Yeah, no, we were definitely not bored this morning, but still on the tip. I mean, talk to, you know, one of these aspiring artists. Here's an aspiring artist listening to the show this morning, and they're going through a tough time right now, and they're thinking, hey, man, maybe it's time for me to give up.
Look, man, I think first of all, as an artist, you need to make sure that you're good at what you do first. Be honest with yourself, right? Because I see a lot of that. There's a lot of mistakes with people who love music but now want to make music and are not really that talented in making the music. You know
Sure.
what I mean? So just be honest with yourself. Just make sure you're good at what you do, and then from then on out, just do you all the time. You know, try to own as much of your work as possible. And when you do get into the game, don't let it change you. Try influence it.
Oh!
Very much.
You have the answers, Kwesta. You have all the answers, Kwesta. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not sweating.
This is how we say goodbye to Kwesta, man. Classic beat for a legendary South African rapper.
Bad. They gon' hate me what I'm becoming. I just pulled out of the dealership like F the budget. Problem is niggas tell girls to put their bottles on them. My girl solve a whole case, get to the bottom of it. It's cash these checks or cash these checks. Before you get in trouble, boy, respect your tech. Put your gents in check, I'll keep my gents in checks. But understand, you're messing with a 10-year vet. Yeah, the drive got a new car smell still. Yeah, I feel alive cause these new bars fresh ale. Yeah, and yeah, I'm thriving and I've been on the grind ever since y'all was high off that who got next pill. But I ain't give 2 F's, I'm having threesomes. While I build, you punks make how to fees must. Build much? Just keen stuff. My bubble, I kept it Uhuru and started seeing bucks. Maybe I should slow down on them. Before they tell you I'm jealous and got it out for them. I ain't got lied on them, I just got 9 on them. So while they out shopping, I'ma style on them.
Kwesta, live on the most unconventional breakfast show.
You know.
Jeez, man, even after all these years, you're still going hard.
Yeah, man, you don't start. See, the writing, that's the whole point. That's the business, right? That's the business of it all. That's the core of my existence. So I can't let that go.
Wow.
Can't let that go.
My guy, once again, all the best with your future endeavors. Can we expect anything from you anytime soon?
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm saying, still working on the Platinum Edition and also Rap Life for Kids. Also, Kid X is going to be dropping some new stuff. Also, he just dropped a video for Laundry Day Fresh. It's available right now on YouTube. And thirdly, there's a group that I work with from Katlon called TLT. They're going to drop their new stuff. The Mino guys. Oh, yeah, okay. They're ready. It's that time. So people look out for that pretty much.
Alright, my guy, it was an absolute pleasure having you in studio, and shout out to you for finally gracing us with your presence.
Tk you for having me. Thank you for giving me the second chance.
No, we don't normally do that. Hey, I told you the PR lady was like, yo, Avi, I know you don't normally do this. I'm like, come on, it's Kwesta, man.
No,
you don't even have to ask. My guy,
Thank you, man, and shout out to everybody that's listening.
The Continental Breakfast with AB Dacosta. Every weekday from 6 to 9 a.m.